Hey y'all, welcome to Show Me Your Bags. This is a new show where I am going to be interviewing fellow handbag lovers and influencers and really just understanding their handbag journey. So if you are interested in what I'm on today, interviewing you about all of your handbag loves, then please feel free to DM me or reach out to me in the comments and we can set something up. So I'm so excited. This is our very first, and I say our because it's like me and the community, right? It's our very first show. And Liz from Nothing But Bags has graced our presence today. I am so excited that she is here. I'm like really, really excited. I started loving Liz when I really needed to get some information about this bag right here, and she was the only one that had a video. And I'm like, I'm obsessed with her. I need to look at all her videos. And if you guys know Liz, you know that she is like a girl's girl. She is a lover of all things bag, and she is like the biggest champion for all of us here. So welcome, Liz.
I feel more excited about being on your channel. So I'm super excited about this. Like I call myself, I zhuzhed up a little bit more than I normally do. Like I got lipstick on and I never put lipstick on.
I love it. So we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna get all up in Liz's handbag business, not in her business, but in her handbag business. So I want to know. I know you talk on your channel that you have been into bags forever. What is the first memory that you had of like really just like loving bags?
I think it's growing up Easter. Because for Easter, you would always get a bag and a pair of shoes.
Yes.
I think if I were to look back, I think that's when I fell in love with handbags. When I was little and I would get the Easter bag and the Easter shoes.
I love that. That is like a whole thing. Like in the Easter is a whole big deal. You get a Easter outfit, you get your new shoes and a new bag. That is so good. Like I don't even connect those two. I love that so much. When did you get your first bag? Meaning you consciously went out to purchase your first bag. Like when was it? And then like what was the bag?
I don't know if I remember, but the first conscious purchase is going to be a Michael Kors bag. I was like obsessed. So I would go to Macy's and I would just look at the Michael Kors display and I had to have something every time. So I don't necessarily remember the first bag that I purchased, but I remember the first obsession with bags. And that was with Michael Kors.
I love that. I remember I've owned like two Michael Kors bags. One of which that I still have is this is before I knew anything about Birkin or anything like that. I don't know what it's called, but it looks like a Birkin. And listen, you couldn't tell me nothing. I remember.
Is it that little satchel with the lock on the front?
It had the lock on the front. And my husband bought it for me, and I feel like it was really expensive. It was like $400 some dollars, and he bought it for me. I was like, "Listen, okay, that thing is worn down to the ground. Okay, did you have that bag?"
I had that bag. I had several. And what I ended up doing, I wasn't carrying them. The lifestyle that I had at the time, I really wasn't going out doing much. And I ended up like gifting them to a cousin of mine. I'd seen her at church one Sunday and she was impressed with the bags. So I was like, I can give you my bags because I don't carry them. So I like packaged all of them up right before she went to college and sent them to her. But I did have that bag. I definitely had that.
I love that. I feel like we vibe. I do that too with my sisters. Like if I'm not using a bag, like y'all get first dibs to all the things.
Absolutely.
If you don't want them, then we sell them or do whatever. Okay, I love that. What was the most difficult bag for you to acquire? And like why was it so difficult?
I want to say it's the mini bum bag from Louis Vuitton because I slept on it. When it first released, I didn't think it was all that. Wasn't impressed with it at all. And I saw a TikTok video. This lady getting out of her SUV, going shopping, and she had it on, and I became obsessed, and it was sold out. And so, of course, I looked on the pre-loved market, and they had ran that price up. It was ridiculous. It was astronomical what they were charging for the bum bag because everybody wanted one.
Right.
And So I bought one that was a dupe. I bought a replica because I just wanted the bag so bad. And I also at that time wanted to see if I would even carry it. Yeah. I was like, I want to see if I would even reach for this bag that I think I want so bad. And I was like, this will be a good test run to see, because I always gift any replicas to my sister-in-law. And so I was like, I'll get it, and once I don't need it anymore, I'll give it to her. And I loved it. I reached for it. And the only reason I wouldn't want to reach for it is because it wasn't real. That was the only reason. There would be times I wanted to wear it, but I'd be like, well, it's not real. And then as soon as I thought it was coming back in stock, I messaged my SI. I know the woman thought something was wrong with me. I messaged her like I told her, I said, it's coming out. She says, okay, I'll take care of it. I said, they saying it's coming out, in a couple of weeks. It's coming out. She's like, I got you. She didn't respond fast enough. As soon as I saw it on the website, I bought it. As soon as I saw it.
Now, let me ask you this. I know that you've done some videos, and guys, I will link them below, of her actually looking at replicas, giving us good comparisons of both, and then kind of her vibe on typically like giving them away. But what do you think about replicas in general and using them on a day-to-day basis?
I think that whatever people do with their money is their business. I feel like everybody cannot afford thousands of dollars on a handbag, and they want that feeling and they deserve it. And I also think that some people, let's keep it real, rich people buy replicas too. They have their own Birkins made for them because they don't even see the value in spending $10,000 and $20,000 on a handbag, and they're rich.
Yeah.
Dre Loves Bags is another content creator. I'm not sure if you're familiar with her. Love her. She did a whole series on replicas. And she said that the majority of the main population, or the main group of people that buy luxury bags, is in the
lower to middle class.
Lower middle class, right? So we're the ones that are struggling to be able to make these purchases, to feel this way. Rich people really aren't. So I feel like whatever a grown person wants to do with their money, they go to work every day for, they go through the stress of the manager saying they're not meeting their production numbers. They're watching their company lay people off, and they don't know if they're going to have a job tomorrow. They're taking care of, like I am, an older parent, and trying to live their lives. Spend your money on what you want to spend your money on.
Yeah.
I personally don't own any in my collection because I'm one of those. I'm a Taurus. We're either hot or cold. We don't have a middle. So if I'm gonna be replicas, I'm all replicas. If I'm gonna be authentic, I'm all authentic. Right. So in my mind, which makes no sense to anybody other than us that love handbags. Yeah. In my mind, if they're all real, I want them to all be real in my mind. So when I bought some to try them out, like the bum bag, I did that. I bought a YSL collage bag, and I just gifted them to my sister-in-law when I saw, this is what I want to buy. No, this isn't. It helped me direct my purchases. So I just think grown people should do what they want to do, and I don't think we should be, the world is judgy enough. I don't think we should be judging folks. I do know, though, or what I've heard is that if you're traveling international, you don't want to take them internationally because Customs and Border Protection will take them.
Yeah, I have heard that they will confiscate. I kind of agree with you too. Like, people do whatever you want with your money. I had a video on my Preloved bags and all that a while back, and I literally started going with my grandma to Canal Street. Like, everything, But I think people do whatever they want to do. I only have a problem. Don't be trying to sell that replica as a real thing. That's all that's my only thing. Okay, you carry whatever you want. Don't you dare try to sell that to me. Okay, that's all I'm
Amen.
saying. Okay,
and I'm the same way. I'm that same way. And also, if that's what you're rocking, don't be ashamed of it. There's nothing to be ashamed of. So don't try to, because what happens is influencers, people that genuinely do have influence on people, you see them wearing something, you want to buy it, and if it's not real, don't put that out there for people that are trying to emulate you, because they're gonna feel like they have to do something that you're not even doing.
No, I love that. That is a whole nother. We're gonna have you back for segment number 2, because that's a whole about.
I can talk about handbags all day, girl.
Listen,
so
I think that's something really good that we should talk about. And I've seen some other channels talk about it a couple years ago of influencers that you see unboxing every single week. You got a whole new Chanel every single week. And listen, I unbox a ton on my channel. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, it's the vibe of like you're not even really keeping that. Like you're returning.
Right.
Like, come on now. Don't say something is so great and then you're not even prepared to keep it in your collection. So that's a whole nother story for
Absolutely.
another day. Okay.
Yeah.
Back to bagness. Okay. What is your most recent handbag purchase? Now, if you haven't unboxed it on your channel yet, you don't have to tell me. What is the most recent one that you're prepared to discuss?
I have not unboxed on my channel, but I wasn't gonna unbox on my channel. This is a disappointment, but this is the one I got. I got the Marc Jacobs, the Vote, and
okay.
And I'm disappointed in it because it's that I don't know what you call this textile material, the jacquard, maybe jacquard, maybe I don't call that, but it
from here though.
It picks up everything. So like I wore it the first day I got it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna carry this all month so I can encourage people to vote. And it's pink, so it's breast cancer awareness. And it was like it felt dirty because it was like little stuff from my pants on it. So I don't like that about this. I don't like that about this. But some of the proceeds go to Rock the Vote. So if you are considering this bag, some of the proceeds do go to Rock the Vote. And I am going to take it for my voting day.
I love that. And y'all, while we're talking about it, don't forget to vote, guys.
Yes.
Early voting going on in a lot of states.
Yes.
So do not forget to vote. Okay. That brings me to my second question, my follow-up question, which you may have already answered. What is the bag in your collection that you purchased, you were super excited about it, but you regret it today?
And FYI, today is my wife's off day. So whenever it's an off day, she decides to do stuff around this house. So if y'all hear back noise, it's her fault.
I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything.
Okay. You may hear it when playback. So I just want you to know that.
Okay.
So a bag I really wanted, but I regret purchasing now. I don't think I have any regrets.
That's good. That means that you make very informed decisions.
I don't think I have any regrets. I don't think. I had one bag in my collection that I wish. So there was one bag I bought. I really wanted the Alma PM in black. But at the time, I was newly into my collecting, and I had a hard rule in my head that I was not going to have two of the same bags until I had a nice size collection, which I think I have now. So I wouldn't let myself buy the Alma PM because I had an Alma BB. I'm mad at myself for that. I should have got the PM. It would have gotten much more use in my collection. I opted for the loose sock tote, the Louis Vuitton loose sock tote.
What is that?
I didn't tell it. I'm gonna find it for you. I sold mine. I sold it to the Real, I think.
Okay.
I'm trying to pull it up on my tablet so I can show you which one I'm talking about. But I ordered that one and it just didn't get a lot of use in my collection. So I ended up just recently selling it. But that was I think that's the only regret that I have. It's a Louis Vuitton bag. Okay. It's a Louis Vuitton epi leather bag. I featured it on my Louis Vuitton collection when I first started.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that then. I want to see.
I'm gonna show you.
It has a zip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
That was a regret because I wanted the Alma. It's one of those times when we know what we want and we try to buy something else to scratch that itch and it doesn't scratch the itch and the itch goes on. Yep. I still want an Alma PM and never solved the problem. But I recently sold it to the Real, I think.
Oh, let me ask you a question based on that. So I have a couple of bags and I did a video probably 2 years ago about this, about bags that like I didn't buy, but I got like a dupe instead or something similar instead. And like, did that scratch my itch? And like, y'all know this whole journey with every X bag just to get the Birkin, right? So what What is in your collection today that you didn't get the exact thing that you wanted, but the dupe you still love and you still do not have a need to get that other bag?
I wanted the Louis Vuitton Palm Springs mini.
Yes.
But at the time, I had bought a lot of Louis Vuitton. And I was like, you gotta stop buying Louis Vuitton bags. Well, I didn't say it. My wife said,
okay.
So you gotta stop buying.
I'm like, that's your favorite.
You gotta stop. It's getting bad. Right. You gotta stop. It's getting bad. So I was like, let me find some more cost-effective alternatives. And I bought this Polin Numero Un, I believe it is, in the small size. I don't regret it. Every time I look at this, it looks like a backpack to me. It's not a backpack. It's a handbag, a top handle, and a crossbody or shoulder bag. But to me, whenever I see it, it looks like a backpack to me. Mm-hmm. And I knew I was going to wear the Palm Springs as a crossbody bag. So what's the point of buying a backpack if I'm going to wear it like a crossbody? And this scratched that itch, and I do not regret it. I love this little bag.
That is so cute. I don't have any Poland in my collection. And I went to, I don't know where I was, somewhere in Europe, France. Mm-hmm. It could have been Paris. I can't remember. And I actually, I'm a liar. I think it was Toronto. And beautiful store. They have such gorgeous things. And I kind of wish, I don't know. I'm in this space now where I have so many bags and I'm like trying to be more thoughtful because I'm gonna wear this bag one time and 5 years later I wore it that one time and that's it. So I'm trying to be better about the obsession and really get things that I think I'm gonna wear more than one time. But I do like the brand and they have such like the shape. They're so creative. I love the shapes of their bag. Like it's like no other brand. They're not trying to be anyone else and they are coming up with like such innovative, creative designs. And I love it. I really do like that brand. All right. Your most sentimental bag that you have in your collection today. It means something to you. You don't think you'll ever let it leave your collection. I'd love to know the bag and like if you're comfortable, the sentiment behind it.
I think anybody's watched my channel knows what mine is. It's my Never Full. Yeah. And the reason it's my Never Full is because it was my first luxury bag. My wife bought it for me on my birthday. It'll never leave my collection. It's my most used bag this year. I think I've had 8 or 9 wears of this. So it would never leave my collection. It's got a lot of sentimental value. Every time I look at it, I think she made a sacrifice like that for me. So it'll always stay in my collection.
I love that. And for it to be one of your most used bags, that patina is looking delicious.
I wish I had known about patina when I was and knew about Vachetta and how sensitive it is. It's got watermarks on it, but I love that bag. It's never going. Oh,
it looks so good. It looks like new with like golden patina. Like it looks really
good. Thank you.
What is your favorite bag from your favorite brand?
Ooh.
I like making you think.
Louis Vuitton is my favorite brand, always has been, always will be. And this is my favorite bag. My favorite would have been my Speedy 20 in the monogram. But because of the Vachetta, I didn't like carrying it. So when I found out that it was coming in the Damier Ebene, I was like, enough said, sign me up. So this is my favorite Louis Vuitton bag.
It's so cute. Do you have?
It's so adorable.
Have you? So it feels like it's around the same size as the 25. Like it doesn't look that much. I mean, it's a little bit different. I have this, and okay, it looks a little big. It's so cute though.
Yeah. So it's adorable.
And you probably don't have to have an organizer in her either.
It does have an organizer in her, but it doesn't need one. It actually does hold its shape extremely well. But I just got it holds the shape extremely well, but I do have an organizer in it.
Look into that. I'm like really feeling very obsessed right now over like everything Speedy. I feel like I just need to add like 900 Speedies to my collection. Or I'm not even gonna say Speedies, just Boston bags. MCM, a couple that are on my hit list. There's a Gucci, an old school Gucci one that's on my hit list. There's like 18 Louis Vuitton ones that are on my hit list. Like, I don't know. That might be me next year.
I know I don't know if I was ask you questions or not back, but the metallic 20.
So
No.
potentially, I saw a old school metallic one. I think they came in the size either 30 or 35 on eBay that was in gold, and I was like, hmm. So I feel like I love all the stuff coming back ish. I don't like the prices of it.
Yeah.
Very annoying. I don't like being the last. If you're on the front end of it, it's good because you've gone on eBay and you've already got your goodies. If you're on the back end of it, but I feel like for metallics, I have my little silver mirror, what is Coach tabby
Yeah.
bag, and do I have any other? I don't think I have anything else. But you know what? I don't wear that bag ever.
Yeah.
I wore it one time, so I feel like having it on the shelf, yes, chef's kiss. Paying $3,000-4,000 to just literally never wear that bag. No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be better. Old me, old me would have still got that bag. How
Right.
new me, look, new me is today me. Today right now.
Yeah.
Today right now me says no. What do you think about the
Yeah.
metallic?
It gives me the old, Paris Hilton and Kim
Yeah.
Kardashian. I think I would much prefer the Alma in the PM size like they used to have in the metallic than I would the Speedy 20. The Speedy 20 is too small to me. I would even say a Speedy 25 in the metallic, but I don't think I would do a Speedy 20.
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like there was this Damier pop that came out that I'm so mad I missed.
Yes.
I'm still mad. I thought I was gonna go to Louis Vuitton in Europe when I went and get that bag. Wrong. Wrong. Okay. So I have a low key sibling attitude about it, but they had it in the 18, which I'm like, it's too small. Like
Mm-hmm.
18,
Mm-hmm.
like the 20 maybe I could do. The 25 chef's kiss for me. I love the size.
Yes.
I love the size 30, but 18, like I realize I'm not a baby bag girl. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want.
I think I still have tiny bag energy when it comes to certain venues. Like when it's a small bag venue, I love being able to rock out a luxury bag that's micro or mini. I love to be able to get around that, small bag policy. And so I do like the nano speedies or I think it's what's called nano speedy.
Yeah.
Like that size, but like you said, it's not like an everyday thing. That's like only because I'm going someplace that has a size limitation.
Yeah, that's a good point. I'm good. I need to put my phone. I need phone and things in there. Phone and things.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any rules that you abide by? And I think you've done a video on this, so I think I know some of the answers. But what are the rules that you abide by when purchasing handbags?
I cannot have a bag that meets that same vibe because I don't want to make my bag obsolete. So the metallic Speedy, even though I would love a Speedy 25, I don't own one. I only have a Speedy 30 and 20. I have my Jacques Mousse, which is a metallic bag. So I more than likely would not buy a metallic bag because I have my Jacques Mousse metallic bag. Um, I really want a Marc Jacobs large tote, but I refuse to buy one that's any color that I already have because I don't want to make the previous bag color obsolete. So it makes no sense to nobody else. But
It
in
makes
my head,
sense.
it makes sense.
It makes sense. I feel like I used to be, and I still am ish, that person. I'm like, okay, this is going to cancel out this bag. And so
Yes.
I don't want the bags to compete with each other.
Right. Right.
I've gotten away from myself.
And you know what? I'm very likely going to be in that place because I'm now at a point in my collection where there's nothing to add.
Yeah.
There's nothing to add. I have from clear bags to black and every color in between.
Yeah.
I have micro bags all the way to extra large bags. I have luxury and contemporary. I have every fabrication from straw and raffia to denim. So I'm at a point now where I'm going to be like you. I'm going to have to buy a bag that I have something similar, or I won't have a bag to buy. But right now, I'm still trying to stay in that place. It's going to go away. I know it's going to go away because I won't be able to buy another bag.
I think it's good though. I feel like, and I wonder for yourself, having a large collection. Um, I'm lucky I have like really good balance with my husband who's like, this is your hobby, enjoy it.
Mhm.
Stop putting
Mhm.
limitations on your hobby. He tells me this all the time because I'm always in a quagmire of like, oh my gosh, I have too many, but I still want more. And how do you balance that part of like our love?
Mhm.
How do you balance that part?
My wife has put me in purse prison so many. It is ridiculous. I've been on punishment so many times, and I snuck and got bags and had to confess it before they got delivered. I think I think she's at a point now where she just doesn't say anything.
Uh-huh.
And so I think it's a catch-22 for her. She loves my bags.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we were on the cruise, she has video of my bags and she's showing the girls on the cruise. Look how many bags my wife has.
Uh-huh.
She loves how they cost like a night. Like she'll tell people I could buy a car or a down payment on it. She loves to say that, but then she doesn't really want me to buy them. So it's a struggle for her too because she loves my bags. So it's a struggle for her. It's got to be because she doesn't want me to buy anymore, but then she loves the fact that I have them.
Yes.
And she brags about them more than I do. Like, because I feel bad saying, to a different audience how many bags I have and what they cost. So I'm always trying to downplay it. Only people like us that buy bags, you'll talk about stuff like that with. But she just brags about it like it's nothing. So part of her wants me to stop buying bags. Part of her likes it.
I love that. I feel like I'm a Virgo, so I'm very like type whatever we are. This is like my husband always says, like, this is the thing that I have for myself. I'm very much like,
Yeah.
help everybody else. I will give, if somebody is in need, I will give you all the things.
Yeah.
But to buy myself so much stuff, it kind of feels sometimes like I shouldn't be doing.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's kind of like my struggle sometimes of just being like, all right, you have to chill. And my husband is like, why chill? You worked hard.
I love it.
This is your
I love
why are you snagging on, you've already played
that.
do it. So it's, yeah. And I'm interested to see how other people think about it. Okay, my last question for you. I'm lying. My second to last question for you. So you talked a little bit about how you've kind of gotten to this point in your collection where you've gotten all of the basics, all the things that you are kind of like your staple. Now you're starting to have fun and just kind of pick up things. Maybe in the future you'll be buying doubles of things. Where do you see your collection going in the future?
I think I'm at a place now where literally I can just shop for joy. Like I don't have to, like it used to be, I really want to get a bag in this color. I really want to get a bag in this fabrication. I really want to get a bag from this designer. Now that I've checked all the boxes, it's just kind of for joy. So I haven't bought a bag since my vote bag because I haven't seen anything that brought me joy. Makiva Monroe is one of my favorite YouTubers on here. And if I don't have a Makiva response to a bag, I don't want it. I mean, her face lights up and she's like, I'm going to be stepping on necks and she's popping her thing. I'm like, if it's not going to give me that, I don't want the bag. So I think at this point, my collection is going to be about what actually makes my heart smile. It doesn't matter whether it's a Coach bag or a Hermes bag. If it makes my heart smile, I can just buy that bag without feeling like I have to get this particular style bag because I don't have it. There's not that I can see it. There's not a gap in my collection. So I think in the future it's just gonna be buying bags for joy, not because I have to click a box or anything.
I love that so much. And you know what's so funny? It sounds so basic, right? Like, oh,
Right.
I'm gonna buy things for joy. One of the things that I find myself in oftentimes, and you guys have seen me go like literally do a video real time
Mm-hmm.
as I'm in the struggle of like
Mm-hmm.
really loving every single thing I purchase. Like I feel like sometimes it's like, okay, well, I got this bag. I thought I was gonna love it. It's okay, but it's sold out. So if
Yeah.
I, you know, and so
Yeah.
I am hoping to grow in the space of, and this sounds so ridiculous, but honestly, just growing in the space of just being like, you know what, I am like so excited to like love this thing. I feel like
Yes.
sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna be excited later. It's a good bag. It checks off the box. It's all right now, but you know what? A year from now, I'm gonna be mad that I let that go. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so I'm gonna get to that point of just being like super in love with everything. I love that. Okay, that's the inspiration I'm taking from this. Thank you. Okay, my last question for real. So everybody, not everybody, but our community has been talking about luxury and how luxury is dead. What is your take on this?
I don't think luxury is dead. I think that we were talking. We kind of touched on it when we were talking about Louis Vuitton. It feels like there is a lot of brands are regurgitating previously provided designs. Coaches even doing it, bringing all these bags back that you had in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and like regurgitating it to us, adding a different price tag and bringing it to us. It feels like they're running out. Price constantly increasing, and yet you're still seeing people experiencing quality issues with their purchases. Um, uh, the hopeful minimalist was just so wanting this little pochette Matisse. I think the small pochette Matisse.
Um,
It was 2 or 3 times every time there was a quality concern. So you're paying far more for the bags. They're putting far less energy and behind the quality of their designs. So I think people are seeing that. People are seeing the high prices. People are seeing the regurgitated designs, and I think that's why they're saying that luxury is dead. I don't think that luxury is dead. Obviously not, because people are still spending money on it. Um, and luxury, I think what is wrong is we misinterpret luxury. Luxury could actually be going for high tea with your friend downtown with your favorite bag and
yes,
sitting up drinking champagne all afternoon.
yes,
That's luxury. Luxury is going to get a massage on a Wednesday after work just because. Luxury is not dead. Our love for handbags may fluctuate because the designers or the brands don't are not bringing things to us that we're excited about. But it's not luxury is certainly not dead because luxury is not contingent upon or predicated on handbags. It's a
yeah.
feeling. Luxury is a feeling.
I love that so much. And I think that is so, honestly, just so well said. And I think that luxury is dead because it is really our perception of it, right? It's
Mhm.
saying that
Absolutely.
on or whomever is luxury, but really it's about experiences. We get some luxury pieces, even from a handbag perspective, from some of our contemporary brands. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And so
Absolutely.
I think we need to reconsider what we're calling luxury and then
Yes.
spend our money appropriately based on that. I love that.
Facts. Facts.
Yes.
Yes.
This has been so much fun. First off,
This
so much. Like I had the best time and I am so happy that you were the first on Show Me Your Bags. And
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You don't know how many videos I've watched that I thoroughly enjoyed.
oh
I watched this before I ever commented. You were always one of my favorite content creators. So I've watched you. I love your handbag collection. I love your aesthetic. I love how you don't discriminate. You really give us permission to buy bags because we like them. Because you own a Hermes Birkin and you own a Coach Tabby. And so because of that, you teach us or you give us permission to like whatever we like and buy it and enjoy our bags. So from all of us, like, let's start our channels because of people like you. Thank you for doing what you've done. You don't understand how freeing that is, that you gave us permission to just love handbags and not have to like a certain kind or a certain brand or a certain style. You're one of the most amazing people on here. And I hope you know that. you're one of the most amazing people on here. So I'm so excited that you wanted me here to do this.
I appreciate that so much, and I appreciate you. Like I said, she is like the biggest hype man for all of us. Like I love Liz so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, guys. We're gonna have all of Liz's information down below. Like if you are not subscribed to her channel, like that's crazy. Well, that's kind of insane. Like, subscribe now. And I look forward to seeing you guys in our next segment of Show Me Your Bags. Have a great day, guys. Bye.